Accra FM on 100.5. Womo Alpha program way. Sunyane 88.1 Alpha program, and then Tadi FM Western Region 99.1. Womo so pija. WhatsApp number no egu screen, so send me your WhatsApp message on 020-297-3461. Take a look at this expose where Eba any Munsem. Watch this.
A dynasty plan to continue the legacy of a family hungry for power has been uncovered. A plan that will make the Danquas rule forever. But here's the third. This will not stand, as the lens of the Frontline has captured a document titled Ejapade. For details about the plan, findings, execution, and the blueprint of this whole dynasty plan, watch this space in the coming days, weeks, and months as we uncover the truth of the dynasty plan of the Danquas. This is Code Red Season 1 of the Frontline, coming soon.
Folks, if you remember you and Namkwemoba, the multiples of issues, now, I feel me the move around national security issues in some examining. On the 7th May 2021, the national security mainstream stormed Asankregwa in the western region in search of what is still not yet known. However, in the process, the operatives brutalized a number of people, including the district commander of police, Chief Superintendent Nana Kumi. For the purposes of clarity, maybe Bonnie audio natural. But when we were on the beats, we tried to send a letter to the national security. Kratawe, the command national security for so many years in Bianomai. And Semben ye de a command so many yano. Yes, we want to ascertain for the records and for further and better particulars the following. 1, if they can confirm or deny that the operation was under the directives of the national security. 2, how many gold bars were picked by the operatives. 3, what was the quantum of money picked by the operatives. 4, has the national security conducted further investigations to ascertain for itself those alleged brutalities? If yes, what were their findings? If no, why has it taken the ministry such a long time? Now, the district commander of the Asankregwano, Onye Kasai, na saying what was his view about the whole national security raid? Take a listen to Chief Superintendent Nana Kumi, retired. Has to do with national security operatives who stormed apparently about a year ago. Has to do with national security operatives who stormed your region or your jurisdiction and made away with some gold from some Chinese nationals. Apparently, these national security operatives were led by one Augu, I recall, yes. And subsequently also brutalized the journalist, one Peter Tebiri, if you recall the case. Yes, so we want to know from your jurisdiction, what is it that has been done quite a number of months up to a year now? What has become of this case, Chief Superintendent?
Thank you very much. But sorry to inform you that I am now on retirement.
Oh, I see.
I am now on retirement. But before I left, nothing had been done on the case.
even though you were still the commander of that Amenfi enclave,
yes.
but you still have not done anything yet. Why?
Yes.
Can you explain that?
When the national security team left DSP
Augu. Yeah, Augu. DSP Augu.
They did not report to me. They did not report to me. They did their own thing and then went away. It is true that they assaulted the journalist. But it was that journalist who called me and informed me that an operational exercise was going on at the place. So he wanted to find out from me if I'm aware of what was going on. So based on his information that I went to the police. I myself, I was not respected by the people. When I went, they didn't respect me because they are from Accra and I'm also living in the village.
So you were then the divisional commander of
I was the divisional commander.
Amenfi. But
yes.
When you finally got in touch with these security operatives, did you make yourself known to them that you are the divisional commander and therefore whatever that is happening in your jurisdiction, you must be made in the known? Did you tell them that?
Yes.
And what?
When I went there, I was sick that day. When I went to the office, I was not feeling well, so I went home. So the MP called me that an essay was going on there, so he wanted me to go and find out what was happening. When I went, I said to that DSP Augu that I'm the divisional commander. But then I saw him packing money.
You saw him packing money?
Money from that office into this check bag. That's my bag also.
Yeah.
So he stand go away for him to finish his work.
He said what? He said he should go away.
He said, yes, he said I should stand outside for him to finish his work.
Whilst he was picking the money into the my bag or whatever it is, or the checkered bag.
Yes.
I see. So do you recall?
I called my regional commander and informed my regional commander what was going on. So he told me that if they did not involve any and they said they are from Accra, I should not involve myself in whatever they are doing.
Anyway, do you recall how much of money or how many bags that they packed this money? How many bags they left with?
I cannot tell simply because they started the exercise before I went there.
Okay, I get the plan.
Now, some immigration officer, two immigration officers who also heard the same thing and came there. The way they treated them was not. They made them to sit on the ground, on the floor, till the time they finished the exercise before they asked them to go.
They made the immigration officers sit on the floor.
Yes.
But that's
what was going on.
Yeah.
And then, the Chinese, they are in charge of that foreigners.
Exactly.
So when they heard that something was going on, they also came to the scene to find out what was going on. And when they saw them, they asked them to sit on the floor.
The national security operatives led by DSP Augu asked these immigration officers to sit on the floor, correct?
Yes.
I see. Okay, so subsequent to the operation, you did not also bother to contact officials in Accra or the National Security Headquarters to ascertain whether or not these operatives were under the direct instruction of the National Security Minister or some sort. Did you do that before you left office?
I told you that I reported the case on that fateful day to my regional commander. So some days later, a team from headquarters were dispatched. A team of police personnel were dispatched to come and investigate the case. So the case.
Okay, so So when they came, you cooperated with them, correct?
I was not even around the time they came, but the one was in charge. Was holding forth for me, met them, and then told them whatever happened there.
I see. And so subsequently, have you been in touch with them, or did you try to find out some sort?
Because even the MC, when he wanted to intervene, they threatened him that he should be careful not to involve him in their operation. So he also became afraid and then went back.
The MCA of is it Amenfi?
Yes, the
then MCA. That is George Ejiri, correct? George Ejiri. Oh, he was also warned to stay off.
Yeah, to allow them to do their work.
I see. Okay. All right.
So since they did not involve me,
yeah,
I also didn't want to involve myself.
I see. What about your original commander who you reported earlier, or you earlier reported to? What did he do, or what is it that you are in the known of?
When they found that they are from the national security, the case was reported to the national. They are from the national security. He also made a cross check and found that they came from the national security.
So what it means is that he also tried to do double check. Would you confirm that when he did the check, indeed those men led by DSP Augu were from national security?
Yes, they are from the national security.
I see.
In fact, that day he came, he said he wanted to go with me. I said I will not go. I did not know. Maybe he wanted to put fear in me or threaten me that. Are you aware that these people are still, they are printing currencies here? As how can I know? I don't know anything about it. I don't know. Because these Chinese nationals, it is the immigration officers whose responsibility to ensure that they have required documents and the rest when they need our assistance before they come to us.
I see. So you were told that those Chinese nationals were printing currency. Is that what you were told?
Yes. The reason why they came there was that they were printing currency and also refining gold.
I see. So they took along money plus gold, if you recall. All these things, they bolted them away, to the gold away.
Yes. You know, when we to leave, some of the Chinese nationals were left behind. They were sitting on the ground, numbering about 20.
Yeah.
They collected all their mobile phones. So I asked them, what about these people left behind? And they asked me to deal with them. He gave me the instruction.
Chief Superintendent. So when Augu took all these items, the money and the gold, they did not arrest the Chinese nationals. They left them there.
No, they took away 5 of them and left the rest up behind.
Okay.
And then when I found out what about
the remaining
behind,
he
told me to deal with them.
How do you deal with them when from the beginning you were not involved or you were not made to be part of the operation? How then do you deal with them, and on what basis were you to charge them?
So I did not get instructions. It is unlawful to me, so I did not take it and left the place and reported to my regional commander.
So currently, as we speak, do you know whereabouts of these Chinese? Are they still within Amenfi, or they left, or they are scattered in the forest doing some kind of galamsey of some sort?
Do I know?
Do you know whereabouts of these Chinese nationals? Are they still within Amenfi, or
to the best of my knowledge, these personnel were not galamseyers.
Oh, I see.
They were not galamseyers. They were operating
casino. Oh, they were operating a casino. I see.
They have hotels, so they are not guaranteed.
Okay. All right, Chief Superintendent Kumi, thank you very much. I never knew you've gone on retirement, but I'm quite grateful for what you've given to us. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Bye.
Bye. folks. Enti police penia ana police sahina wono wo amenfi ho a ni na sha sankregwa ase no na mote so wokase ono ankasa o manfa na anya hwe o na yembisa said national security we just want to assume without admitting them san no we na mo fa ese mo de koye exhibitor ewe he ya trocrat abram ewe gold no gold bars na ewe he sika no amosesa in bags na ewe he. But you see, they were smart just to put a story. They use a story like, oh, Omu Sika as a decoy. So where is the money? Well, folks, in a video cited by the Frontline Investigative team, uncovers the entire operation of the ministry. Maybe this video actually, quite national security for no burao, and a woman modus operandi, and all about this operation and how it ended. And what they took away, precise the people inside out, talking, make a sense of this. Take a listen to this.
What I was talking about, William Mufti with Max, it's very, very serious. See. Who is this?
Yeah, some of the workers. At that time, they don't know what is going on. This is the driver. They are going to put the main switch off at the back.
Cover, bro.
Where are you going?
What's this?
When you see Don, why was a son?
I didn't see him.
Camera no way.
Actually,
okay.
I'm not happy to back.
And inside, young quick. Teacher said, "Now the code down so way. Say at least
I know inside, but no, I say only be. I'm out to go. Yeah, so I think I'm about.
I've bought much. Almost to call. Okay.
And now inside the answer. Inside the answer. Okay. You also move says and never be.
Folks, almost the same name in the coin. Na ora no gina hono or describe it actually or describe actually nipa no kwan fast so a wonum tutu camera se wo honum tutu ni na se na be ya en capture wo no mo sisa gold bars ni na di dwane koe folks server no e wo hono so mo tam server no e de koe so that it's like in security we have what you call no name no trace so mo de koe folks before I met the next initiative, so say program way Accra FM 100.5 Ekutem, Sunyane FM 88.1 and so Ekutem, and we are live in Western Region 99.1 Tadi FM. Woman say page WhatsApp messages no what the befa we are 020-297-3461 making kanina ede amamo. Now Medin can catch out that say Frontline show no is calling on all manners of persons. Also for be afa kwan bi so aboepo and now also for be a use spiritual means be e de hunu now. Ene wada ana wa jiu sika na wa ye bibia. See to me investigating one ni na no Frontline team na ready. E de beka expose no eba enche Bomodiana Fred WhatsApp line after the program or any day ayo convenient. Call now the Frontline team, investigative team ni no muni nkomo about how software who he is. Be prepared, say you be interrogate you ni all about what we need to know. Na ni na na yemfanto pono so. Nya politicians nkwa na esi expose them. No. Debbie, ya be expose here. Obi so nya investigations about journalists and expose journalists, the gatekeepers. Obi so adwuma said yes here. Now, folks, we try to speak to the head of the operation, Ayora DSP Augu. DSP Augu, no na kaneno ye head of the SWAT team, Ghana Police, and he didn't attach national security. So he didn't quite attach national security or no, and no ma ukudi sa operation yenim emomokoye war. Sa Western Regional. Now we try to speak to him say, "On my enchiremu, a dear bain that didn't copy on wine smano, and what was the whole mission all about?" I want you to listen to DSP Samuel Augu, what he told us. Listen to me. Listen. Need and the reason I've called you is I need 1 to 2 minutes of your time on something, and this has to do with an operation under your auspices. You carried this operation sometime barely a year ago, somewhere in 2021, and this operation you did it together with some officers of the national security operatives somewhere in Asankregwa, Amenfi West District. Do you recall this operation?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you recall this operation?
Yes, please.
Okay. We are back to do some follow-up on these investigations, and we want to know, and it's been almost a year plus, nothing has come out of this very raid that you led this team to the site to, as it were, to conduct. If I may ask, what exactly precipitated this raid at that particular location?
Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot divulge any information to you. It is when it occurred, the media discussed about it extensively. They did all their commentaries and their whatever they want to do. The case is currently pending in the law court. The suspects are now accused. They are in the they are facing the law. That's what I know. But currently, I'm no longer with the National Security Outfit, so I don't have more information. But as I'm aware, the case is pending in the law courts.
Okay. So, which of the courts, if we have to trace this issue?
No. There are less. you contact the method because I lived there more than a year now, so I don't know which particular court that they are prosecuting the case.
Okay, what I'm saying is that since you led that raid,
I didn't lead though, my brother.
No, I'm saying you led that team to Asenkrego.
I did. No, listen. We have our role there. The SWAT unit there is to give backup to the operatives whenever they are going to conduct any investigation or conduct any assignment. We go there as a backup. We back them up. We don't go and conduct the operation. We give them backup and sometimes, give them the necessary security advice as far as, cordon and search and arrest are concerned. So I didn't lead. There are people who led. There are operatives who led the district.
Okay, so what you are trying to say is that the national security operatives, the officers involved, were doing their own thing, and then the SWAT team, as far as you guys were concerned, were also there to do some backup. Okay, so would you confirm that under the SWAT team, you were the commander of the SWAT team, correct?
Yes, at that time, yeah.
Okay, all right. And so, if I may ask, what is it that the national security officers were to conduct? What investigation were they to conduct?
I can't go further into that details. I can't go, with all due respect, I can't go further into that details.
Okay.
They are all in the law court. So, as a journalist, I know by all means your colleague journalist can help you to trace the case to wherever it is now at the law court. So, I think that's the best place you can get your information.
Okay, but so would you say that this very particular movement was under the instruction of the head of the national security, if I may ask?
Who is the head of the minister?
As far as the minister is concerned.
No, but the minister cannot give please.
No, what I'm saying. Let me rephrase.
That is not the fair, my brother. That is not the fair.
Okay.
Operation that we come before.
Great.
There are several of them of that nature.
Okay. So what I'm saying is that this very particular movement was, in the scope or was under the scope of the national security minister. He was aware of this, correct? Was he aware?
Please, I can't answer.
What about the national security coordinator then?
I can't answer.
Okay.
I work directly under somebody.
Okay, so at that time who was...
Then you have not mentioned that person's distance.
Okay, so...
I can't answer.
Great, yes, Superintendent. So if you have to assist us understand this, who was then your superior at the time?
No, you must know.
No,
you must know.
Let's assume...
No, as a media man.
Superintendent, you were at the time working as the head of the SWAT team, attached to the national security, correct?
Yes.
Great. So I'm coming. So your superior is a public officer. So if he's a public officer, as a matter of fact, whether the journalist may identify him or not, it comes very simple that you have to disclose your superior at the time, which is not a secret though. I mean, we just want to say that we are dealing with facts and we are speaking to the protagonist, the one involved at the time.
That's all. I have to disclose my superior.
I mean, to identify him or to let us know, yes, this was your superior, and it ends with it.
My brother,
go ahead, sir.
I'm telling you that when these operations were conducted, which was lawfully sanctioned, and it was executed, and we managed to retrieve arms from arms and other items which are not supposed to be held by foreigners, and they are facing court. I don't have anything to say there, my brother.
Okay, well,
sorry, this
I agree, Superintendent. Zugu, just be patient a bit of, have a little patience, and I'm sure we'll be done in a few minutes. Do you recall, there's something very instructive here.
I'm not
Superintendent, do you recall that there were some people? Just take my last one. Just take my last one, and maybe you'll be done.
You've called me and you asked for my 2 minutes. And we're now almost more than 5 minutes.
Oh, Mr. Azugu.
And I'm telling you that whatever you're asking me from the one you have already asked, I can't answer any further question.
And I'm saying that I'm just giving a last question that you may choose. I'm saying a last question that you may choose.
That is for your possession.
Great.
And I know you are aware.
That I'm aware of what?
You are aware that I'm no longer there since over a year now.
That's what I'm even coming on. That are you back to the police service, or where is your unit now? Where exactly are you now?
Yes, I'm in the police. I'm a policeman.
Okay, so you are back to the police unit.
My position, police officer. That's why I was there. So I'm back to my mother unit. Okay. Organization. Your mother unit.
Okay. All right. So there were these immigration officers at the time when you got to Asankregwa, and these officers of the law, immigration officers, were also heavily brutalized. Do you recall? And what actually was the cost of that?
Are you taking this as a fact or as an allegation that you had?
No, it's not. So you answer this question for us, whether it's an allegation or it's a fact.
You are making a factual disposition.
Okay,
in this case, you
great.
are saying that
so,
you were brutally.
Yeah, I'm saying that some officers of the immigration service were harassed.
I'm not aware.
You are not aware. Okay. Yes. Do you recall that the police officer at the time, one Superintendent Kumi, who was the divisional commander, did you get to speak to him when you got to you got to that location? Or if I may, okay, he has dropped the call. Let's try and raise him again and see if we can get some clean answers to those questions, because there are quite a number of questions that we want to get to the bottom of it.
My brother.
Yeah.
Please, I don't have time for such long discussion on that issue which I've gone past me. I've gone past that thing.
Superintendent,
if you want any information, I can show you where you go to National Security.
I agree with you, all that you are saying, but what I'm asking you are just harmless questions that I'm not necessarily asking you to divulge all of them.
I'm no longer there.
I agree.
I'm engaged somewhere else.
I agree.
I'm assigned and I'm working somewhere.
Superintendent,
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Great. I agree and I accept all of the challenge that you're going through.
Almost 10 minutes.
Great, but you see,
you can only ask me.
So those
get so I'll talk.
Great.
But if you call me and I have a sign of respect, I listen to you. Say 2 minutes, and we are talking. I don't know what I'm doing currently. You are calling me at your own comfortable time. Right now, I'm not comfortable because I am with people. I'm having discussion with people, and you called, and you want me to leave what I'm doing too. And I've told
Superintendent Augu, I am not engaging you entirely of your time.
You can fall on the necessity.
I agree.
Under which jurisdiction.
Great. The confusion here, yeah, Augu, the confusion here is that, yeah, the confusion here, Augu.
As a SWAT commander, and that one, I will know what to say. But I don't know what has, transpired since I left the place. So
Great.
I don't have anything to tell you, my brother.
Great. Superintendent Augu, the confusion we have here, which we need your assistance, is that now you are asking us to go to national security. Now, what we do not know is that at the time of this operation, your superior was also under the control of national security or under police. We are confused here. So if you ask us to go to national security, who would you point or direct that we go to speak to, if you can assist us?
I'm not my brother.
Yeah.
That's why I know you as a journalist, you know the structure of the United States.
Great. So that's why I asked you earlier, was your operation was operation sanctioned by the National Security Office Chief?
I fall under operations.
You fall under operations.
Of the United States.
Great. Great.
Go on operation director.
Okay. So we can assume that at the time the National Security Coordinator was aware of this operation, correct?
I can't answer that.
Okay. Do you recall a journalist was also assaulted? One Peter Tebri. Do you recall his name?
My brother, please, with all due respect, all those allegations were made, and they were extensively investigated. So please, I beg you, I can't proceed from this point again. I beg you, I've given you the right to go. I've given you where to go. If they need information from me, they will call on me. If actually whatever information you need from me now, if they don't have it and they want any further clarification, they will call me and I'll give it to them. If only I have it. So please, I beg you, with all due respect, I beg you.
So now your former boss, is he still under national security or also moved back to police? If we can get the clarity.
Pardon?
Your former boss under whom you worked or this operation was carried on, has he also moved back to the police or still with national security?
I was the police representative there.
Great.
So my boss wasn't a police officer, please.
So your boss was who then?
Pardon?
Your boss under him this operation was taken off was who at the time?
Please, you will know. A year ago, who was the operation director at United States? You will know. I don't have to give you that information. You know, it's elementary for you to know.
I see. Great. So you were then the SWAT commander at National Security, and you were taking instructions from the operations director, correct? Is this fair with us? I mean, is it fair to describe it this way?
Please, I'm telling you, this incident occurred a year ago.
Yeah.
And the case is pending at the law court. I don't want to give any information which will seem to be a contempt of proceedings at the court.
But okay, so we can great. So those
I can't give any further information.
Great. As you go, I understand this. Great. Those Chinese nationals were accused of, in your estimation. Hello, Mr. Augu. Hello, Mr. Augu.
Hello.
Yeah, I was asking those Chinese nationals were accused of what?
You expect me to answer this? Please, I beg you, with all due respect. I'm hungry now. Thank you very much.
1 minute and 1 second, Mr. Augu. 1 second. Well, Augu will not be able to stay a while longer with us because there are quite a number of questions that we have to put to him, including what was or surfaced to be that of an exhibit, like money in bags, money in sack, and gold in sack, all were taken away. And so it would have been helpful if he would have stayed on the line for us to get to the bottom of all of this, but he wouldn't be able to. And it is the idiosyncrasy of many of the public officers in this country who don't want to answer questions anytime they are pushed to the wall. They don't feel obliged that they owe unto themselves and also to the people of this country some answerable questions that they need to explain to the citizenry, and especially when media come at them. This is where we are. And I'm sure all of you recall former DSP Augu, now he says Superintendent Augu, with a title they will never forsake him. Augu ran away, Obianta, he's gone. But well, folks, we are here to ask one question. Can a nation be intimidated by her own national security ministry when indeed their social corporate responsibilities is to protect them and not to intimidate them. Ebetimi isiza. Oman no wo national security wo bo ho ban no. Why wadwen say sa oman no wa be sign aiden e intimidate the citizens e wo oman no. Etwa folks, get this straight. Don't get it twisted. The national security's responsibilities is to protect you and I, our going and our coming, including what we must eat. Now, national security for the answer. You can only get this done, get it executed. It's only when, it's where a third world country like us. You can stay on the line. I have told people, don't call this line. When I'm doing a program, please cut the call. Don't call me. I am working. Don't call the line. What is the meaning of that? The national security na swear no. Some bomb no who me no who buy. The only answer somebody intimidating. What is the meaning of this? But then, and you're surprised though that the national security is threatening, attacking, arresting people, including to have abused the finest security intelligence agencies like the then BNI, now NIB. Maybe Atobra, Oko Israel, Oko trainee or Mossad, maybe he wants to try to find it, do it nice, I don't know. But how can this be? You can only see this done in the Banana Republic or in third world countries like ours, in Nigeria, in Ghana, Sierra Leone, Kenya, and many places like that. Excuse me, that the national security can abuse the citizenry. Well, let me share a thought with you. A maverick politician be there. Also, no, national security into me intimidating Nyamasa and intimidating is up. A dear Bentin and workers asked him, Nadabain and I know workers asked him when at least he came in close shave with such threat. Take a lesson to him.
What the Jubilee House, I'm not afraid of anybody. On December 7th, who to be Jubilee House, I'm to fear. Woman called Jubilee House. I'm to flee. He's no. My son on my team. Can you my shambo back party? I would don't see my team. What the Jubilee House, I'm not afraid of anybody. On December 7th, who to be Jubilee House? I'm to fear. Woman called Jubilee House. I'm to flee. He's no. My son on my team. Can you my shambo back party? I would don't see my
team. Massa, December 7th, enye beto, enye easy crowd, a bay pinso, a mu showdown, a mu this, a mu what. So many of things will happen. But, folks, finally, the president of the KWAKU had earlier shared a thought-provoking word with Ghanaians. Them say refi. Ghana for no refi. Assemble no ne chair. Now, we have to be asking these questions that what the president is saying or shared with us still can be applicable to what? I don't know. Try to make a sense of what the president is saying. Today, what sense will it make to us in our political circles? What is it that the president told you and I earlier, some time ago? Take a listen to him.
Yes. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made while seeking out. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our vote.
Great, folks. Did you hear that? Ote. It's not me, Kwaku, said this. This saith your president. So we must be asking the president some questions. Mr. President, has your government performed? Not buying what perform yana. On any vice president, Alhaji Mahamadu Baumia, wama performing. Listen to the definition of the president. That any automatic, that a government should XY. He said it, not me. So the question, have you performed with your vice president? Take a listen to it one more time. Maybe Uncle Utrumuye. Credible, give it to them again.
Yes. No government has an automatic right to be. Yes. No government has an automatic right to be elected twice. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our vote. We should not give governments a sense of the right to be elected twice unless they perform and unless they deliver on the promises they made whilst seeking our vote.
What they? So, I, Kwaku, will not want to be taken into that world of absurdity. No. Give me the reason that you think they have to vote you back again. By this time, we will 8 year 10-1-0. Their mate has said, break the head, Lord, come in all can. Break the head, I'm also crowed to for. So, what sense of reasoning you think, you want to give it to me to be able to go out there and cast my vote? No. Folks, the weekend frontline, the movie see I say, but and maybe I'm a 2 calls with their film. 10 o'clock sharp, I'm gone. Also, good evening, Mr. Annan. My name is Rasha Chacha from Yapi in the Central Gonja, Mr. Kwekwan, and you are always making my night. Bro, more fire, more Gumbe. His Excellency John Mahama coming to win the 2024 upcoming elections, policy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you who did that. We also say, this national security know everything about this issue. We have to arrest these men. All these people in Ghana are in Ghana. How is Ghana going to work? Oh, this man is not national security. A full armor. Oh no, this is. I say, boss, I beg you, read my message for me, please. One for within Zuambo. This message is coming from London. But where is your name? Good evening, Annan. The root cause of this country downfall is religion and politics. We are turning factories into churches, but we still pray there for God to give us job. This is modern slavery. We have created hell already as black people in this continent. God bless you. All right, some factories in the Amodia Air Company. Yes, sir. I say, Kwashi Dako from Dozie. I had lights out, so I couldn't enjoy your program today. Sorry, sir. All right, so this NPP regime under President Nanado is full of criminals. But the day of accountability is coming. Mr. Furi, Takrade, and Odeba Tadi for them. Good evening, Mr. Annan. Yes. It was a good evening, Mr. Annan. Please, my name is Executed Carpenter from Good Carpenter Shop, Pedu, Cape Coast region. Because of your program, they switch digital channel off, so I can't watch your program. Please switch your channel to shift lights, please. Okay. My main for bear 2 calls, we for bear 2-3 calls, we maximum bear 2-3 calls. But all right, so mon frame, and not this line. Me patch all frame. I mean for. Hello, good evening. Me for maximum 2 pair. Also, good evening, Kwaku. God bless you. I'll say, let me take this opportunity to let Ghanaians know that Kwaku Annan is not against Christianity, but he's trying to let us know the false pastors so that we will run from them and embrace the good ones. Thank you, Isaac Amatefiu. Isaac, We'll say, good evening. In fact, you are really brave. Please keep the fire for Mother Ghana, because our country Ghana is far behind. This is Dennis Annan. Hey, another brother from another mother. Also watching you live. I said this Ijapadia documentary anticipate would be bombshell. Watching you live from Kumasi South Central. So Edinba Kwemedeno. Also good evening, Annan. We missed as such your program as this. In fact, you are discussing must be taken seriously by Africans. What is currently trending now is that Russia has opened one of her vaults counting religious iconographics and all the painting dark-skinned people, including something. Okay, folks, stand up me documentary, mame. Documentary kesiwe eba kesie pa. A top secret blueprint uncovered the roadmap to the Danquest hegemony in Ghana. Indeed, the blueprints would also reveal the dark secrets of conglomeration of roadmap, detailing an alleged orchestration of a paramount chief together with excellence in government. Today, state capture, Wombe capture, state nimunyama. Take a lesson to this. This documentary is coming. Expose way is coming at your door. Take a listen quickly.
Dynasty plan to continue the legacy of a family hungry for power has been uncovered. A plan that will make the Danquest rule forever. But here's the third. This will not, as the lens of the Frontline has captured a document titled Ejapade, details about the plan, findings, execution, and the blueprints of this whole dynasty plan. Watch this space in the coming days, weeks, and months as we uncover the truth of the dynasty plan of the Danquest. This is Code Red Season 1 of the Frontline soon.
Great, folks. Sa expose we so nam kwemo eba. Yeah, mo the callers in the room. Okay, Sarah is wishing the best friend Sylvester a happy birthday. Wish him long life. Okay. The rest of the message me to me. I'm in for bed 2 calls me. I've not been fair to my callers in recent times. All right. Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Openny.
Oh, fine, boss. I phone book here.
Bonibie ni akome pacho 1 second, then I'm done with you, please.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's in your power. Yeah, Yamin count of Viviana, me bomb so program, so we are sponsors. Now, my sponsor program, no. I think I get because sponsors bomb my program that come on today.
They're on their way coming. Yes. Good one. Okay, on drop it. I mean for 1, 2 being count, and then we drop. All right, if the callers are ready, please don't engage the line. Let me hello, good evening.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Boko.
Yeah, I like you.
Yep.
Yeah. Ejuma
yepa.
So the college kind so you would see him. And I am coping young bumpy more be especially the papa. I won't want to go worker. And to Koku, Mitawachi, within Pibo, Etawachi. Susumu, Unamu, Bibia, Meditaw, Yankupon Chilo, and Yankupon Emo, but it's for the idea. Minyaya, Nankawi in Tama, Ebony in Tem. At the punch here, bye.
Great one, bye. The last one, and then we drop. na just see we kwaji ahome kwaku chale we are all tired of. All right, call no ho na mo fa nemra fast. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, sir, opening Bonito.
Yeah, I'm online with the
Yes,
television.
you're online. You are online. You're online.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Kasa menti with TV and listen to you online. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Aiko.
Yeah, yeah.
Pepacho, yes, Augu we na already microphone na omukokumu we no. Ayi omukọ shooting microphone West Wagon.
Exactly.
Hello?
Yeah, on Augu, yeah. Yeah, he's the one. Well, there's a white paper on that case, and we are here to know what follows next.
Okay.
All right, folks. We drop here, and then Yankopon Yadma Monday, Asam Kesiepa Eba, Monday program Frontline would hold an exclusive one-on-one with a personality who is going to break the code, the reason behind the construction of the National Cathedral, and of course would also decode the mystery behind the death of Kwabena Buedu, former aide to the Vice President Alhaji Baumia. Then finally, he would decode the two political leaders whose rule, according to him, mark an end of an occultic rule. I don't know. Nina Beba Monday. Please, call a friend program way. Channel now tremuma unye bi wate se wo so jack hwebio kwaku aba back on air enema pi ni na ye nche uwi a ko YouTube no so ukwa my CTVGH ye de beto ho ko na kokohwe program no wate na wo hwe no so no subscribe the YouTube channel. Subscribe. You want to make the show big and you want everybody to know the secret inside out of my Ghana and ye achiro no but enye pesemenkumia uni ebisu nche. All of us, and be part of the breaking news story and be the first to know, because you are what you listen to. We sit here together, we think and talk and make a sense of it. It's been yet another exclusive edition, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, they are bro. Tadi 99.1 and I think Sunyane 88.1 FI, and then the capital Accra FM 100.5, almost epic here. Great guys up there, of course. Robbie X. Ekahona production by, of course, Bismarck, and then the great man himself, credible Ekahon. Then the great man also, Yao Yamba, he's executive producer of the show, and then editor, Emma online editor, Keynes Ekahon, and then the guys out there, editors at large. Enoch Kofi Ejri in charge of the research, and of course, he's also the editor at large and the director of research. Oh boy, maybe BIA come and Kofi answer. Great guys, Ebo Michidom. Same time Monday, ye betra no say Ijano Eba. Ebusia. Boy, my intimate page Ghana. With or without NDC MPP, Ghana must be Krabeshe. I am Kwakwana, your investigative journalist. Same time Monday, I come your way. Have a great day and stay out of trouble.
The Frontline with Kwakwana.